Hi, this is Mr. Orm and welcome to my videos on the computing curriculum. This video is concerning robotics, and in the last video we were looking at the move block and about turning and going forward. And as we found out at the end, if you just blindly move forward a robot using the move block, it doesn't go completely straight. It will go to the left, it will go to the right. Now, the one way to solve that is, do you need to use sensors? And by using sensors, it makes your robot adaptive to different environments. So when preparing for competitions, for example, the First Lego League or the World Robotic Olympiad, you may design and develop your robot and programming in your house or in your school, and then you will take it along to the competition venue where you will then set it up and test out your robot. And by using sensors, it should adapt to the environment that you moved it from. Whereas if you just blindly move forward using the move blocks, then it will involve a bit of change in the program. So in this lesson we are going to look at the gyro sensor, and the gyro sensor measures angle. It's a very complex sensor and something that a lot of people don't often fully understand. The gyro sensor itself will measure angle from 0 to 360, and normally if you set it up without resetting the sensor, 0 would be north. Okay. However, if you reset it at the very start of at the start of the program, or just before you use the gyro sensor, then it will then make sure that whichever position the gyro sensor is facing, that then is 0. Okay? And then you can tell it, right, I would like it to turn 90 degrees, for example, and it will turn 90 degrees. So we will use feedback loops. So to begin with, we will go to the yellow category, which is the sensor one, and I am going to choose the gyro sensor, and I will drag it in, and I've just remembered I need to go back to the VRT. I've switched on my robot, and I go to the available blocks and I click on the Wi-Fi so it connects. Go to the port view, I can see gyro sensor is 2, which is the same, and I reset my gyro sensor. What this does is when I start the robot, it will then wherever it's facing, that will be 0 on the gyro sensor reading. Next, I will get a loop, and inside the loop I am going to create a feedback loop, which basically has an input, a process and an output. So I will get the gyro sensor, I will get a math block, and I will get a move steering block. Now, I need to take an output, which I drag the wire from the gyro sensor and put it into the math block, into A. Now, I want to change the math block so I can do more than just A plus B, A minus B. So I can click on the properties and I can see all the operators. At the bottom it has advanced, so I can have a much more complex formula here. So I want to do my actual reading from the gyro sensor minus my expected, which will be 0, because I would like this robot to go in a straight line. Okay? And then you do a factor, and this factor can vary depending on your robot. Okay, so I will put 2.5 here as a factor, And my advice to you is to vary this factor, see what effects this has. The smaller the number, the bigger the number. So in the top here, I need to change this to A, which is the actual value, minus B, which is the expected, times C, which is my factor. And then I take the result and I store this into the steering. Now I want this to run continuously, so I need to change the properties from move rotations to on, which will mean it will just go forever, because of course this loop is a forever loop. If I want to change it to stop at some point, then I can say when it hits a sensor. But this time I'm taking a measurement from the gyro. There'll be some mathematical operation happening to that, and then the result will feed in the steering, and it will control the direction of the robot, so it hopefully will stay in a straight line. So I am going to press download, and that sound means it downloaded. Go to the VRT software, the virtual robotic software. I have my robot here. I might just see if it's straight. I think it is. Okay. And I am going to run this program. So I will press play. Oh, what I need to do, I'm going to turn it. Press play. There we are. Okay. And I will select the program, and hopefully this should go roughly in a straight line. No, it's going slightly in a curve motion there. So let's just stop that. Click, press stop up here. Let's change this number down. Let's make it 1.2. Download. Okay, and press play. That goes well off. Okay, so I press stop there. As you can see, maybe make this 5. And this is what I mean. You have to try and work out the best numbers you can do. Yeah, that's better. Look at that. Okay. As you can see, you need to make sure you test out that factor, see which numbers work best. And that is how you make the robot go straight using sensors. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and comment, and I look forward to you watching the next episode. Thank you very much.